Start. The state has preferred this appeal, questioning the correctness of the judgment dated 1st February 2016 on the ground that the respondent petitioners were not entitled to be considered for regularization in as much as they had not been working during the period as required under the Uttar Pradesh Regularization of Daily Wages Appointments on Group D Posts Rule 2001. Learned Counsel has invited the attention of the court that the respondent petitioners were engaged on 8th of October 2002 after their services had been dispensed with in September 1992. Consequently, in terms of the aforesaid rules, since they were not continuing on the date of the commencement of the 2001 rules, they cannot claim any regularization. The learned single judge, therefore, has committed an error in extending the benefit of regularization, which otherwise was not permissible in law. Learned Counsel for the respondent petitioners submits that so far as the continuance of the answering respondents is concerned, the appellants themselves have admitted that they were engaged up to September 1992. It is at that stage when the answering respondents were not allowed to continue that they filed writ petition number 464 of 1993 SS, and an interim order was passed on 13 January 1993. The answering respondents were therefore entitled to the benefit of the said interim order, which was deliberately not given by the appellants, and as such, the inaction or disobedience of the appellants cannot be a ground to deny the right to the answering respondents to claim continuance in service. It is further submitted that the writ petition filed by the answering respondents was ultimately allowed on 31st of August 1999. Thereafter, also the appellants, instead of allowing the respondent petitioners to continue, were contesting the said petition and ultimately allowed the respondent petitioner to join in the year 2002. Thus, there was an interim order, and even after the final judgment, there was no occasion for the appellants to have resisted the continuance of the respondent petitioners. Hence, in the aforesaid background, there cannot be any denial of regularization benefits on the ground that the respondent petitioners were not continuing as on the date of the promulgation of 2001 rules. We have considered the submissions raised, and what we find is that the fact that there was an interim order dated 30th 13th January 1993 is not denied. The fact that the respondent petitioners had been engaged prior to September 1992 therefore establishes their engagement in terms of the regularization rules had already been made and remains undisputed. The only question remains about their continuance as on the date of the promulgation of the regularization rules. In this regard, suffice it to say that the respondent petitioners had been granted an interim order, and not only this, they had succeeded in the writ petition that was allowed on 30th August 1999. Thus, in law, they were all entitled to continue and function, and any attempt on the part of the appellants to dispute their continuance was therefore against law.